Hi, I'm Hallie Mays, and as a professional musician, I don't have time to cook, but HelloFresh makes it quick and easy. Every Thursday, I cook with my boyfriend Clay, and we cook our favorite meal, chicken and asparagus. That's just one of the delicious meals I've tried through HelloFresh. With over 50 menu and market items to choose from, you can try something new every week. Get 16 free meals plus 3 gifts with the code PINE16 at hellofresh.com/pine16.
You nailed it.
I don't feel
going?
like
Is it going at all?
Yeah, it's completely going.
Oh, yeah. Really?
No, it's not.
No, it is going. It is going. It's going, baby.
So I gotta say something.
There's a world where you hold it just a little bit closer. If you're nervous and you know you're being quiet, move it closer.
I won't be quiet.
If you're shaking and shivering because you know you're being quiet, just move it a little closer.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, I was looking at you the whole
I
time.
know you were. I know you
Well,
were.
he didn't want to call you out.
No, I didn't want to call you out.
I'm only going to talk to Hallie the whole time, even if you're talking to me.
You're not gonna look at Clay at all?
No, I'm only going to talk to you as if it's all coming out of you.
Your sister's kissing the back
My
of your
God,
neck.
baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Beyond All That Fuck Shit. It's another beautiful day here at Beyond the Pine. And as you can see, I'm with good boy Daisy,
My girlfriend Hallie and my girlfriend Dylan. I'm with my girlfriends. And we're in my living room. What, did I have a booger?
No. I'm just watching you.
Okay, cool. Feeling like I have a booger.
I'm filling in for James, by the way.
Yeah, that is true. And then Dill's filling in for
I'm the ambient
the
air.
ghost of James.
Yeah.
The ambient.
You're filling in for Steve. You guys, it's a beautiful day. I'm really excited to be here. Happy to be recording this with my lovely girlfriend and my lovely girlfriend, Hallie.
Stop. You got to stop with that.
It's one of my favorite things to do.
So many people are going to think it's real.
What,
Clay
dude?
thinks it's real.
I think it's real. I wake up every morning going, I can't believe I have 2 girlfriends. And they look the same. It's the best. And I'm happy to be here with you guys because it makes the podcast so much more fun when we get to mix it up and do different podcasts. And it's been a hot minute. Have we ever had you on the pod?
No, never.
No?
But to be clear, we're here because James is sick, not because of anything else. We've
No.
been invited.
I could have easily. I haven't.
you
I
could have
actually
easily, however,
have invited you guys on the pod before, and
That
Dill
is
has
not
said
true.
We
no.
were so clearly the last resort. And no, we haven't been.
Okay, so once again, I'm going to clarify here. I have invited you on the pod before, and you've said no. I don't
said
want to.
ask James, and then it never got
No,
back
not
to
true.
us.
No, not true. That's not. You're making
Yes.
shit up.
I swear.
I swear I did, and you said no. I don't want to be on the pod.
You guys always fight.
Yeah, because she lies.
I don't cheat.
She said she cheats at Monopoly.
About lying. I don't cheat.
She cheats at Monopoly.
fair
She
Monopoly
cheats at
player.
Fucking. What else did she recently?
Do I have a bug bite on my face?
You don't have a bug bite on your face. Anyways, I just want to say, no, you have been invited on. I didn't formally go, Hal, I want you and Good Boy Daisy to be on.
That's what should have happened.
But I did say to her several times, do you want to be on the pod? And she's just said no, flat out.
How do you
That
know
is
it's
the truth.
working? I'm just.
Honestly, if it doesn't work, we figured the fuck out. But
Are you supposed to have little
what?
Is it not supposed to be coming through on that page?
No. I'm recording it separately.
Oh, okay.
Audio separate, yeah. No, yeah, of course. We've wanted to have you guys on, and we've talked about it before. But now we have you on.
Do you have bad allergies?
I feel like I'm gonna blow my nose.
Okay.
Can you guys just
I'll
introduce
hold down the
yourself?
phone.
Yeah, hold down the floor. Introduce yourself, what you do in your band.
Yeah.
How long you been a band? I'll be back in 10 seconds.
Hello, I'm Hallie. I work at Circle K, and for just like a hobby, I'm in a band. I play the trumpet, and this is my lovely sister. Wait. Oh, no, that was just Clay blowing his nose. This is Dylan. She plays guitar in our lovely band. And we are Good Boy Daisy as a whole. Yeah, we support Clay and his boogers.
I didn't have a booger. I didn't have a fucking booger. Anyways, how'd you do?
I don't know.
Did it go?
Ask them.
Okay, how'd she do? How'd they do? Did you guys both introduce yourselves and what you do in your band?
I introduced Dylan.
I mean,
I actually don't play the trumpet, I sing, but I mean...
Yeah, they're both fantastic musicians. Hallie Mays is the front woman. Would you say front woman?
Yeah?
Yeah, front woman
Her,
of Good Boy
yeah.
Daisy. A front her of a front person.
A front girl.
A front
Good.
human. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of Good Boy Daisy, and Dylan is a fantastic guitar player and That's basically it.
Yeah, that really is.
That's pretty much all you
But
can
you're
do.
gonna say supporter, a fantastic
really good,
supporter.
big fan of the show.
Yeah.
We actually brought them in off the streets because they just fucking were like, we love Beyond the Pine. I was like,
We'll be your girlfriends. Please, listen.
and here we are.
Yeah.
She's our girlfriends. She's our girlfriends. But this is the new show. This is what we do. It's not a new show, but this is just what we do. We fucking hang out every week. You guys know this.
Yeah.
We fly by the seeds of our pants.
Yeah, that's what I would have said too.
And you know what? We have to fly by the seeds of our pants for today. After this, we've got to go to fucking karaoke, bitch.
We're going to karaoke with our good friend Todd.
And we've talked about this. Wait, is Todd the...
Todd's the
player.
short little bassist.
Oh, no, sorry. I was thinking of the dancing dude, the dancing pervert.
Oh, no, we don't know his name.
Todd the dancing pervert.
No, Todd is fine. Don't drag Todd into this.
We've talked about him on this podcast before because I told James the story of thine pervert who got past me. The pervert is so fast.
He was so
He's
quick.
so fucking fast. He's quick. He's nimble. And
He's got eyes like a hawk.
oh yeah. He's everywhere. Just when new women walk through the door, he's
Yeah.
over there like, like he's such a freak.
Yep.
And I dislike him a lot
Yeah.
as a human being. I really do. Does he just make you feel so uncomfortable as well?
Honestly, I got a good laugh. I tried to save those girls dancing in the aisle,
Yeah.
but he got through like nobody's business. I could do
He
nothing.
made a
about
fool
it.
out of you.
He
He did make a fool out of me.
He did. He made a fool out of me as well.
And you. Well, I was a part of the barricade too.
You were a part of the
Yeah, so
barricade.
Less
like we both
obvious
failed.
though. He
But,
was
like-
full on.
He was
arms
smiling the whole
out.
time though. Like he was.
He loved it.
He loved.
And then
it.
he
Which made it
fucking touched me.
Weirder. Yeah.
I literally had a moment where like I had a hot flash and I was like, am I gonna get in a fucking
One
fight?
singular hot flash.
I was like, am I gonna get in a fucking fight right now in front of my girlfriend's family with this psycho? And I was like, no, just do nothing.
I think I would have beat you to it. Really.
Yeah.
I think we both would have.
And it only would have
He
looked
sounds
bad.
like, or seems like the kind of guy that might knock you out though.
That's so
No matter
funny.
what you are.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Knock Hal out. Yeah. Easily.
Not you.
No, not me.
He could probably knock you out,
No
though.
shot.
I have anger.
4'1"
like no other.
pervert on wheels couldn't knock me out. I would strangle him.
Mm.
And then I would strangle you. You're looking so damn cute. We abuse each other physically. So these guys are really uncomfortable. They've never done this before.
I don't even know you.
They don't know me. But we're excited to go do this. Last week I did fucking Mr. Brightside again for the second time.
Yeah.
And what did you do? You did a couple,
I
right?
did What's Up by Four Non-Blondes. And
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
did I didn't do Zombie this time, thank God.
You man in the box.
I did Man in the Box.
Yeah, you did Man on the Box.
And
Oh, you can do the audio slave song
I
tonight.
know I'm gonna do that one. I've been thinking about that. I've been nervous
Nice.
about that. Yeah, I can't remember the other ones I did, but those two I only did 2.
I thought you did 3. No.
I Kissed a Girl. Oh my
Yeah,
God,
that's
and
what
I
it
was
is. That's what it is.
I was feeling so crappy, and it was the first one that I went up to do. And I was having like stomach issues and feeling nauseated. And I didn't realize how high and how much effort and energy.
How
that
fucking
chorus-
high she was. I didn't realize how fucking high I was.
It was like I want to get off the stage right when I stepped on the stage. But there's nothing else there's nothing after the butt. That's it.
You crushed it though. It was so fun.
Maybe I'll
If you
try
guys
again and
have
redeem
ever
myself.
fucking been to Copper Blues, you should come to Copper Blues on Thursday nights. 'Cause
Don't do that.
Then
Don't
you'll
do
get to
that.
see us fucking
Yeah.
rock out with our
Luckily,
cocks
this
out.
is our.
Yeah, but you
Last
need to be there
Thursday.
when Logan's there singing. Do you have the time?
That was amazing. Truly. That's Basket Case, right?
I think so.
Me think so as well. Is it a Green Day song?
Yes, and I'm not
Okay.
trying to make fun of Logan, but he holds.
Oh, it is so funny. No, that's the thing. On a podcast, this is where you make fun of your friends.
Oh, then Logan, I've got a lot.
Yeah. No, this is where you make fun of your friends.
God.
And you don't mean any harm. It's just funny.
Honestly, he's got pretty good pitch.
James gets mad, and it's so funny
That's
how
amazing.
angry
I bet
he
James
gets.
is mad right now, sitting in bed coughing.
He's like, what the fuck, man?
He's like, "Ugh, I don't have COVID,
Yeah.
and we're like, okay.
Yeah. And Steve's got alien body and witch fingers. There, I've set the tone. You can now make fun of your friends.
Wait, can I make fun of Steve though?
You can make fun of the same people I made fun of, yeah. You
I
can.
think it's inspiring how he walks around like he
Like he
doesn't
isn't,
have heels only on his toes. So he
That's
walks around
so
on
good.
his tiptoes.
I think it's inspiring how he walks around like he doesn't have an alien body and which fingers. It's really sweet. It's endearing.
And he calls eggs eggies.
That is true.
But that's kind of like sweet. That's kind of like...
He's on like a constant
it's
forward
self-aware.
slant.
He is. It's like...
It's like he's hovering like this.
constantly like walking downhill.
Oh my God.
Steve looks like someone who could fully...
This is what takes up the next hour.
Yeah. And that's
We found
okay.
it.
Steve looks like someone who could fully evacuate like an anthill or a...
I thought you were going to say a Home Depot.
What's the one with the bigger bugs that have like big mounds of...
Big ants.
No, they're like in Australia. There's the massive mounds of them, and they're these bugs.
Are they like termite things?
Termites? Termite
that what
mounds.
it is?
Steve looks like someone who could completely evacuate a termite mound with only his fingers.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
Like
you know what I
an
mean?
Anteater?
Or with his mouth. Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
But with his long fingers.
Yeah.
You know. And this is no disrespect. This is what it is. I look
not
like I
the-
live in a fucking mound of what are they're called?
Termites.
Termite mound. I look like I was born from termites.
Oh my God.
I look like a termite.
I don't think so.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. Who else can we talk about? Who's funny? Brian was over recently.
Yeah, Brian was over.
Brian was thine humble fellow and friend who let us record the podcast at his house. Was it the last pod or the pod before that? It might have been the last one.
Probably the last one because it was.
It was the
recent.
last one.
Yeah. 'Cause-
2 in-person pods in a row.
Wow.
Unreal.
Wow. Bryce.
Bryce. We had Bryce Hall
Brian is
over.
also, that's why it happened. Brian is also part of Goodbye Daisy. He plays the triangle.
That's right. The electric
Yeah,
triangle.
only when he's in town, though.
It's really embarrassing that he's not good at it.
And he's supposed to be a drummer.
Yeah. I can't believe that. So when we all first met Brian looks like your friend. If you haven't seen him, he looks like your friend from high school who's like sweet. And it just is. He's your sweet friend who's funny and like
Interesting. Like, I'm
tall.
interested in your...
Thank you so much to BetterHelp for sponsoring today's episode of Beyond the Pine. This podcast is in fact sponsored by BetterHelp. People don't always realize that physical symptoms like headaches, teeth grinding, and even digestive issues can be indicators of stress. And let's not forget about doom scrolling, sleeping too little, sleeping too much, undereating, and overeating. Easily all symptoms of possible symptoms of stress. I'm someone that I'm stressed out very frequently, but I generally handle my stress well. And I almost attribute that to like my own personal like views and therapy like things, but I highly recommend therapy to people, including myself, and BetterHelp. I'd be reaching out because I would love to do that. It's just something that you need to take care of to stay feeling good. And if you're not mentally feeling good, what are you? You know, stress shows up in all kinds of ways. And in a world that's telling you to do more, sleep less, grind all the time, here's your reminder to take care of yourself and do less and maybe try some therapy. Like I said, I get stressed out from life things. I get stressed out from work things, relationship things, friends, everything. It's all possible stresses, and sleeping and all of these things are easily things that can happen. Like staying up all night. You ever just try to go to bed and then you begin freaking the fuck out and you don't know why? You're stressed and you need to potentially check out therapy. I, again, speak very highly of therapy. And I think it's important for anyone, whether you think you're feeling great or you're not, it's super important. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers phone, video, and even live chat sessions with your therapist. So you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy. Give it a try and see if online therapy can help lower your stress. Beyond the Pine listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/pine. That's BETTERHELP.com/pine. Take care of yourself, guys. Seriously. It's not worth being stressed out, and you don't have to be. No matter how stressful your life is, guess what? You don't actually have to be stressed out by it. You can figure that out. And I recommend BetterHelp.
Description of him.
curly hair. His name's Shane. Like that's your friend from high school, and that's Brian.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't think that this person has any coordination musically at all.
Oh, I thought we were just talking
Damn,
about.
you guys thought he was a bassist.
I know.
Did.
Right.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. So when I first met Brian, I didn't even know he was in a band. And then I found out I thought he was a bass player, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. Oh, that
I'm
makes
sure
sense.
I told you that. Oh,
You
no,
did.
wait.
You did.
Did I?
And Brian, because Brian's gonna chill vibe, and I was like, that was the introduction of Brian being a musically like talented person. I was like, okay, he's a bass player. That's sick. He's got the bass player vibe. And then finding out this fucker does drums and
That
he's
was-
good.
That was
I
a shock
like,
to Dylan
what?
for sure.
It was a shock
he's
for me, too.
constantly
Got
struggling
shocked.
to like not fall over.
That's what I mean. Yeah, when he was
So
hiking.
how is he drumming?
You remember our hikes?
Sitting when he's drumming, so he's fine.
But like
The
he
hikes,
can move
like-
the arms.
I can't believe it. I really can't. It's amazing to see him play drums because on the fucking hikes we would go on when we visited Brian,
He trips a lot.
there's like 8 feet left and right. Just your average hike in LA, you know what it is. And he's literally walking like he's on a fucking tightrope the whole time, his arms out.
Poor Brian.
And it's so sweet.
He's constantly on
Steve's
his
like
phone,
that too.
though.
Steve's like that too.
He's constantly looking at his phone. So I think
That is
like
true.
he has imbalance.
He's always
Got
at
something
work
going
meeting.
on up
yeah,
here.
yeah.
Yeah. He's just always got something going on up there. But
he
that's
was-
also like Steve. Steve is insanely musically talented, but like doesn't like he used to play the drums a little bit. He might be able to boots and cats on drum. Steve can boots and cats on drums and he can play some guitar chords and a couple riffs.
I can see that.
But-
I've never seen it, but I could see it.
But prior to knowing that, I couldn't see that with Steve. Like when I first lived with him, I knew early on that he could do certain things. Don't point that one at me. Don't point that one at me. Because it'll phase each other out. Do you want to switch?
No.
Do you like this one
No,
better?
I like mine.
Okay. It is cute that you guys have the same one.
I don't know how
Thanks,
to hold
Sennheiser.
it. Like you're holding it like a pencil almost.
Like a cigarette. She's holding it like a cigarette. Like she's going to paint something.
I almost got a Crayola toothbrush today.
Yeah?
It looked like a Crayola crayon. Crayon?
Why didn't you?
A toothbrush that looked like a Crayola crayon?
Yes,
That's fucking amazing.
but I didn't
Why not?
because I got a Spider-Man one.
Yo, that's tight. Is she jealous?
Dylan didn't see it yet.
Damn.
was
So this is
willing
you
to take-
breaking it to her?
Yes.
Dylan loves Spider-Man shit. Anything Spider-Man. Mm-hmm. Do you actually though, or do you just like the Spider-Man
wearing the
films?
colors.
No, but do you just like
Do you just like Tom Holland or?
no, or do you like the Spider-Man
Spider-Man.
films? Because when I think of a Spider-Man fan, I think of like my brother who like wants anything Spider-Man. I'm like, I don't know if that's actually you. Like,
How
do you
old is your
want
brother?
everything Spider-Man? Do you want your whole room to have like Spider-Man bedspread, Spider-Man pillows?
I think she went through that phase already.
Oh, you did already
Yeah.
go through that phase?
Oh my god, I can't even talk to you right now. I'm crying.
Well, I know you like the Spider-Man movies,
Oh yeah.
You like
And
the
you got-
Spider-Man?
and you got Spider-Man shoes.
Keep
Do
going.
you have any other Spider-Man things?
Yes.
Or maybe this is where we realize she needs
A
more.
onesie,
The Spider-Man onesie.
sweatshirt, my shoes. I have a
What
lanyard
sweatshirt? You have a
She
Spider-Man
has like
sweatshirt?
a
Yeah.
embroidered sweater.
Have I ever seen it?
from Disney.
Have I ever seen it?
From Disney.
Only comes out on certain occasions.
What kind of occasions?
Spidey occasions.
Mostly with people that respect me.
That is not coming out. That is not coming out. We need to go see. There's a new movie that just came out, and I heard it's really good.
Is it Batman?
It's the Batman. Yeah, because we talked
Logan
about.
and his buddy Tommy went out. There's a bug. Logan and his buddy Tommy going
no
out
bug.
to see Batman, asking every single time we have practice about the fact, have you seen Batman? It's like, can we talk about anything else?
No, we can't, because
We'll
we
talk
need to
about
see
him
it.
going to the gym though.
That is
Logan
funny.
goes to the gym.
It's either Batman or have you
But
guys
Logan
gone to the
is
gym
jacked
yet?
enough to always easily talk about it, and it makes sense. Because like, imagine if I was talking about the gym all the time.
That's fine.
Imagine I was like,
Here's the thing. You can
guys hit it up?
assume Logan already went to the gym.
I guess
That's how
you're right.
it looked. If you talk
And
about
then
you
you're like-
going to the gym, maybe you're on like some kind of gym journey.
oh, I
Maybe
need a
you're gonna
journey.
become-
Oh, I need a journey.
No.
How does it feel, bitch?
Well, here, you put yourself in that boat. You kind of made me say that because you're
I didn't make you say it.
talking about going to the gym all the time.
I didn't make you.
I
say
was just
anything.
basing it off of what you said.
I didn't force feed you or anything.
I don't think you need a gym journey.
I do need a gym journey. I was being a little shithole. I was being a dirty little shithole. I'm so glad we have you guys on the pod. We have you guys on the pod. I'm talking for James. I'm so glad me and James have you on the pod right now.
Wow.
This is so fun.
James, keep it up with the smokes.
Keep it up with the smokes. That's their favorite thing. They quote that.
Yeah. I
You
wish
can't
I could
leak
whistle
lines.
in my teeth when I said smokes. Smokes. You know? Kind of like that. I need a bigger gap, though.
Keep it up with that.
So you're telling me?
So you're telling me
So you're telling me
there's a map?
there's a map with the Declaration of Independence attached to the back of it?
Who was that?
So you're telling me on the back of the Declaration of Independence
You kind of look like him right now, too.
there's a map.
On What'd
That's
you
exactly
say?
what I'm like. I said.
No, do it as Johnny.
Let him get
You know,
through
Johnny.
On the
one.
back of the map of the Declaration
Can
of
you
Independence.
give him the quote, please?
That was perfect. That was better
Why
than
is
the
the
movie.
rhyme always going to laugh? On the back of the map of the Independence. On the back of this macadamia nut, this is map of the Independence.
Bird.
You tell me on the back of this macadamia nut, this is it's the Independence.
Have you seen Batman?
No, I want to see Batman. Have you even seen all the old Batmans? This is a real question.
No.
These two people hate Mandy, the movie.
No.
Take that as you will.
I hate Clay. That's what I hate. I think he has horrible movie recommendations like that of Morty.
Buried is a great film. I don't
No,
think that
it's
it's
not.
actually a legendary movie.
No, it's not.
But it's
good.
really, it's a
Whoa,
fun
whoa,
watch.
whoa.
It's awesome. I love Buried. It's amazing.
What else?
It's so fun. What else didn't you like that I recommended?
Everything.
The Lighthouse?
The live Grinch.
Have you seen The Lighthouse? Did you
No,
like
I
The
haven't.
Lighthouse?
The
That
live
amazing.
Grinch?
like the live action.
Well, those are like
Grinch.
old, like old movies. Like even Buried, those are like
Okay, but you're
old
missing
movies
my
that
point.
you seen from your childhood that are like so fun to watch again. Maybe because you haven't seen them when you were younger. I don't know.
Our argument between the Grinches was that the animated one's better, which is
Oh,
what
I
said.
disagree. I don't think
That's
it's.
our argument.
I don't know how.
Thanks, baby.
Sorry.
No, what?
You're telling me you
Sorry to you.
enjoyed the Jim Carrey.
I'm gonna be
Grinch
old
so much.
with you one day.
Wait.
Oh, I
She's
feel like-
she's gonna try to kill you one day. I'm gonna be old, and we're gonna be. Just, if you're gonna be on my team, be on my team.
Yeah, Dylan, you cheat.
Unbelievable.
Pick a side.
Pick
Which
a
Grinch?
side. Which Grinch is which?
The outline one.
Left Twix.
Left Twix.
Which one's that?
The left Twix.
Oh, but what Grinch do you like
I don't
better?
think we're gonna get an answer.
She really won't say. I mean, it is what it is.
It is me being right. That is what it is.
Yeah. 2 against 1. No, I mean that's totally subjective. It's great. The animated ones are awesome.
Hell, you
I
can't
don't-
argue
yeah.
Is it
with
a
film
series?
buff.
There are multiple ones, isn't there?
No.
There's only one.
There's no the. Grinch,
Did they make a show?
No such thing as ones.
it's
But you
a
said ones
movie.
yesterday.
Yeah, well,
Trying to call me out?
I'm trying.
Sorry.
Did I just spit on you?
A little bit.
This has to point towards.
This does have to.
Why are you so cold?
I don't know.
Hallie's just dying over there. No, Hallie, let me say this. The animated Grinch,
Yeah.
and I'm going to get roasted because I just went, oh, isn't there multiple? Was there not a show or something of the Grinch?
No.
Either way, the animated Grinch is really good.
Okay.
I love the real life one even more because it's
Jim
actually
Carrey.
funny.
Sure. The only-
There's nothing actually funny about the animated Grinch. It's just good. And it's
I was
entertaining.
expecting it to be funnier when we watched it.
The animated one or the real one?
The real one. We never watched the animated one.
We will watch it.
Jim Carrey did a good job.
But also, I
But
don't
I
think. Did
think-
you watch it for the first time as a grown up?
No.
Can you pull that out of my butt?
No.
Yep.
Yep.
There it is.
Oh,
Keep
okay.
pulling.
Oh.
Keep pulling.
People just listening to this are gonna be.
Can you pull this out of my butt? Wait. So you saw the real life Grinch when you were young, like a kid?
I saw them both when I
Interesting.
I saw both of them.
Then then it just is what it is. You just don't have good taste. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I just respect that you like the animated one better. I just respect. You like the animated better.
Yeah.
And it's fine.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be fine.
I've gotten so mad over this stuff.
But Buried, I think, is really fun.
No, it's not.
I feel like you would liked it till the end.
No.
Really?
No, there are a lot of reasons I didn't like it. Maybe it was just my surroundings.
What didn't you like about it? Oh yeah.
It wasn't slow, but it wasn't fast. It was just a pile of shit.
But isn't that good? If it's
No.
not
It's
not
fast
that bad.
and it's not
I
slow,
really think it's
wouldn't
so
that be
bad.
good?
It's so
'Cause
bad.
Fast
Why
would be
you
bad.
cast
Slow
Ryan
would be bad.
Reynolds? That's another argument we had.
He
that
did
you
great.
Wait, what are we talking about?
The movie Buried. She said, "Why would they
I was
cast
still
Ryan
on the
Reynolds?"
Grinch.
Oh,
I mean, she doesn't know.
she doesn't know. It's Jim Carrey,
Yeah.
not Ryan Reynolds.
That's why it's bad.
Well, tell me why you didn't like it, or just that you didn't like it.
It was just we already went through this is like
But
This is old news.
we went
This
through
is
telling
old
this.
my life story again. I've
Yeah.
told it so many times.
You also hate National Treasure, and that makes you some kind of
I-
evil person.
I hate it.
Unreal.
I hate it.
You're not
Unreal.
doing a
Have
good
you no
job.
joy and soul?
Shut up, I'm thinking about the answer. That's what it is. Now sit down and shut up, I'm Nicholas
Maybe
Cage.
it's
That was a horrible
maybe it's the
impression.
toxic masculinity that turns you off of that one.
That would be surprising because
I
of my
actually-
past. But
Right.
But maybe
I
that's
don't
what
think
it
it
is.
would be surprising. I think that for anyone, if like toxic masculinity is something that like you easily identify, especially in films, that could just be like fucking annoying to see.
I think he.
And as a
maybe
guy,
he
I'm
does
never
play it
gonna
so-
be able to identify that because I probably do it.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, don't say yep. And I was about to say no. You're.
If anything,
guy.
you beat me, and I'm the beaten puppy here. Okay. I will not be painted as the toxic masculinity man.
I just said yep. You had a 2-part answer. You wouldn't know.
And they're gonna. And they're gonna. Anyways,
I think
what
he
did we leave
plays
on?
his part too well, and I think that bothers me. I also think it's ridiculous.
And what is
I
the
also
what is it that you don't like?
Oh,
Are we
let me
talking
tell
about
you-
National
let me
Treasure or
explain.
Buried?
Yeah,
No.
National.
Oh,
National
okay.
I'll
Treasure.
tell you what I don't like.
National Treasure.
You're telling me they drop a flare at the beginning of the movie
on
a
the
wooden
gunpowder.
ship on gunpowder all over, and they still have time to run a mile
Because it was
underneath the deck of the ship.
It can only light the line of gunpowder.
It dropped in gunpowder. It didn't like.
It dropped on the line of gunpowder. It didn't just go into a big pile.
No.
Yes, Hallie.
No.
Yes, Hallie.
No.
Yes.
No,
They thought about that.
It takes 5 minutes for the explosion
Okay.
when it's dropped in only gunpowder.
So-
watch it again before you
I will.
come at me.
I will. I have a question for you. You're telling me
That
the
they fucked
creators
up that bad?
that they fucked up so
Yes.
bad.
Really?
They overlooked
You
dropping
You don't think
fire.
maybe you just don't?
I think
you
you're
either
misremembering.
Didn't
I
yeah.
might be misremembering, but
I think you are. I
but
think
I
because-
think there is.
All right,
Let me say something.
No
Hold on.
more.
Let me say something. So what I mean is, I think there's a better chance that you're misremembering than them fucking it
I know
that
it was
bad.
sus. I know it was sus.
No, I remember it because you would get so mad, and I'm like, that makes sense. There's a one line of it, and it hit it, and it goes slow, like in the pirate era.
just
Think about the
unrealistic.
Goonies and other things like that, and oil. In what's the one with in Egypt? No, this was like me remembering. Like, what's
know.
that one in Egypt? What's that
did it
one in
like 20 more
Egypt?
times.
Pyramids?
No, the movie with
National
don't do that.
Treasure
The Egypt, the one in Egypt with mummies, the Mummy. Okay, the Mummy. Have you seen that movie? Oh my fucking god, we're watching the Mummy tonight, bitch! It's so good.
No, it can't be. It's about a mummy.
You're gonna hate it regardless because you're a hater, but
I don't want.
it's
to.
gonna be. I love how they're getting to see like our brother sister dynamic now.
Don't have to say a word.
I know she's just enjoying the show. No, the Mummy is like it is like watching National Treasure. So there's a chance you'll hate
Anything's
it.
better. No. I will probably
It's
like
got
it.
romance and excitement
Oh,
and
really? There's
mummies.
romance? Is it romance between mummies? Or
Which
is it
is-
romance?
Sort of. Anyways, wait, we have to tackle this.
Okay.
Where do we leave off? All jokes aside.
Also, the girl.
Possible misremembering of the thing, but what else
No,
did
but
you not
it
like
is
about it?
ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Ridiculous.
It's certainly reckless. It's certainly very reckless, but I think that was intentionally supposed to be reckless.
I think that they.
That was the whole point. The
thought,
only way they
it's
could've-
Okay, it looks good. We got the. Also, oh my freaking god! Two things, and that's it. The
Okay.
blonde chick, way better than whoever named
the blonde chick?
Benjamin, whatever his name is.
Wait, say that again.
In National Treasure,
The blonde chick?
they should have picked another girl because she's gorgeous, and he's not, and it doesn't work.
He's so handsome-ish. What? He's so handsome-ish.
Riley is cute in
Riley's
that movie.
cute.
Riley's cute. I've
Yeah.
always had a crush on Riley. He should have just been the top guy.
But Nicolas Cage is
That's what
stoic.
you named your rat after, isn't
I
it?
named my rat after
That's very
Riley from
cute.
National Treasure.
But Nicolas Cage is like
So what,
stoic.
you loved it.
and
I liked Riley. Sorry, go
Riley's
ahead.
great. Nicolas Cage is stoic and he's handsome.
He's not.
No.
And yeah,
No.
I think he is.
He's not handsome.
No,
Well, maybe not to 22-year-old girls.
maybe
But
to
to a
27-year-old boy.
To a man, yes, because men recognize other like attractive qualities in men. Maybe I'm
Oh.
I don't know.
Male gaze, I'm pretty
Maybe
sure.
could be. That's what I mean. That's what I
I'm
mean.
pretty sure.
Like my male opinion of other males maybe extends differently
Sure.
than like a 22-year-old's attraction to a 45, 50-year-old man. Maybe. I don't know.
I've
don't know.
been attracted to older guys like Robert Downey Jr.
It's strange
like
that
you
Jason
think-
Momoa,
That's fair.
like,
It's
I
strange
can
that you
see it.
think Nicolas Cage is attractive. It's
I
strange.
think he's a good-looking dude. I think he's a good-looking dude. I don't think he's like woo. Any guy's better looking than
It's
him. but he's
strange
a
that you
good-looking
think he's a good-looking dude.
dude. I think he's good-looking.
All right, we keep going down. Ish, we've got to ish now.
I think he's good-looking.
I think it's
Ish.
strange that you think he's good-looking ish. Where are we now?
I think he's good-looking.
He's all right. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Where we
It's
should be
diminishing
now.
my opinion. Anyways, so gunpowder, we'll revisit it. We'll watch it, and we'll have a moment where we'll judge that.
Well, you can-
Hallie's
you can-
point, real quick, to end that. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, go
So
ahead.
wait.
Hallie's point is it dropped in a ton of gunpowder, and they overlooked it.
So
And the blonde chick's cute.
So if
and also
that-
So
they-
wait, next point. Let's tackle that one. Blonde chick's cute. So
the
that's a
blonde
bad
chick's
thing.
Way too, yes.
Too
way
cute for Nicolas Cage.
Yes,
but that happens in real life all the time. There's guys who are with girls who are,
Not with Nicolas Cage though. He's a.
there's
perv.
uglier guys than him who are with more
Sure, let's
attractive
just
girls.
say that. Oop, I bumped the mic.
Okay.
Let's just look past that
we're
one.
debating, friendly debate.
Also,
let her speak.
there were a total of 10 shots of 10 camera shots of the explosion of the ship. And I'm telling you, you need to watch it again, dude. I'm gonna get so mad because they literally for like 30 minutes of the film showed that one ship blowing up in the Arctic. And I'm telling you right now,
There's a
they're
sea.
just like
It's because
it was
they did
a
it-
bunch of boys in a room like, oh wait,
Sort
we need
of.
another
Arctic.
shot of an explosion.
It's because they did it practically, and that's something they would do a lot in action movies.
Okay, I
like,
get that, I
what was
get
that
that.
movie with the Mini Coopers? There was like 7 Mini Coopers, and they made a
talking about
ride
Cars?
about it.
Cars.
Yeah, the Mini Coopers.
Cars, yeah.
No, not,
Cars 3.
not the animated film. Real life film. It was like agents, and they all had Mini Coopers, and like
Did they go into the water?
maybe.
Cars.
No, it's not Cars. This is a real life film. So
I'm thinking you're thinking of like Austin Powers or something.
something like that. It's not
Ooh.
Austin Powers though, but like in the 80s and 90s when they did those
Dude.
massive explosions, they would like get a ton of different coverage because they got one time to do this fucking
I
$400,000 explosion, so they get their money's worth of those shots. That doesn't mean it's not appealing or like.
But then you
what the
put
fuck
it in
you're
20
doing.
times?
Yes, to get their money's worth of it, because if it's impressive and it's real, you know what I mean. But
think that
I
was
respect
good. That
that
was
opinion.
real.
That could be like Jesus Christ. I get that, but I think I just. It doesn't bother me. I actually like it, but I do understand.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
I can't. I think I stopped halfway through the movie because I was. So
That
mad.
was it.
Yeah.
I
So
do remember the
if
explosion.
those- like, I was mad.
If there was no gunpowder problem, a less hot girl, and only one shot of the explosion.
I would rather Nicolas Cage not talk the whole time and not go.
Oh, so it's you're a
But he's
goner.
a genius who has to figure all this stuff out.
Oh my god, he's a genius.
He is.
He's a genius and he's hot.
He's good looking ish.
No, we got to all right.
He's all right.
There we go.
Yeah. And he's
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong about all of this. Maybe
all-
I need to watch again and watch it all.
Do you also not like the center focus of this one guy who knows he's smart and because I could see how that's fucking annoying. Like, cause you know what I mean? Like the whole thing. No, I mean, as a film,
I'm
being
just laughing.
100%
You might be
genuine.
right.
Like this idea of this one guy who knows he's the shit and knows he's so smart.
Keep
And
going, keep going.
no, you don't understand.
Yeah, keep going.
And the whole
Okay.
movie
What else?
All right.
What else does he
supports
like?
and lifts that up.
Yeah.
Like, is that annoying in general?
No, I would usually like
For
someone
real.
like that.
Oh, okay.
And it's just because it's Nicolas Cage and I just.
Oh, okay. So had it not been him, it would be fine.
Possibly. I don't know. I have to watch
Yeah.
the whole thing again.
He does do it really well.
He
What's
does
that?
it really
We're talking
well.
about Nick, right?
Nick Cage.
Oh,
Yeah. So he does do that. He does a lot of that
Yeah.
in it for sure.
okay. I'm sorry.
I wonder if it is him though. That's so funny though.
I just can't. I can't stand. He's like in the library. He's like, give me my notepad. You know, like
Because he's
like,
having
I
these
got the
genius
answer.
these genius eureka moments.
He's like the treasure. Like
I
that's
wonder
so
if it's him though.
stupid.
I love it. It's so
That's
exciting.
the whole. So you hate
Because
the whole movie?
I think maybe you don't like Nicolas Cage. So
I
it's
love
hard
Raising
for you
Arizona.
to wait, you like what? What the
Raising
fuck are you
Arizona.
doing down there?
I'm sorry.
I'm joking. You're literally like knocking buckets in. I'm like, what's going on down there? What the fuck's going on down there?
I like Raising Arizona, and he's in it. He's the main guy, and I love him in it.
What's Raising Arizona? Oh, I haven't. Have I seen it? Did you show it to me once? Did you show it to me one time?
I don't know. Yes.
I think so, right?
I don't think we finished it. I
I had
great-
seen it, right?
great movie.
Had I seen it?
I think you've seen it. It
It's-
goes. Yep, you've seen it.
Oh. That's so funny though. I think that's all for Nick Cage.
Yeah, I'm done talking about Nick.
Nick Cage is gone out of here.
Yeah,
So you don't
pish
like
posh.
Nick Cage potentially.
Yeah, I don't think so. Well, no, because it's confusing.
It is
It's
confusing.
confusing.
You don't like a certain side.
I don't
of
like
him.
the treasure hunter.
Did you like him
that.
in Mandy?
I did like him in Mandy.
You did like him in Mandy.
I did.
He was more humble in Mandy, for
I
sure.
didn't even put together.
You
that was
don't
the
like
same guy.
cocky Nick Cage. Sorry to interrupt you. I had to
Maybe.
get
So
rid of
you
him.
don't like what's his name in the film?
Ben or something. No, his uncle's Ben or something.
What's his name?
His name is Ben also, I think, right? Because they named him like the second or some shit.
Ben the
Like,
second.
wait a second.
So you don't like Ben?
Ben.
Yeah, I don't like
the second.
Ben. A lot of Bens I don't like in this world, actually.
Well,
Ben.
they come around though.
They do.
Yeah.
My little pinky shot up from that.
They do.
Yeah, Bens do come around.
That's
They
so,
make you pasta. But that's personal.
then looking at it outside of not liking that character, do you think the film did a good job creating a character that's not likable? Even though I think they
Yes.
meant him to be likable.
No, I think they did exactly what they need to do. I really do. Like
I think
respect that.
you fall in love with him in that movie. You know what I mean? Like you're annoyed by him, but then you fall in love.
If
with
I
him.
was the blonde chick, I would. Yes.
You know
If
what
I was the
mean?
blonde chick in that
That's
movie,
what
yeah.
this is all about.
Maybe I'm jealous of the blonde chick. That's the only thing.
We've gotten to the bottom of this. Oh fuck.
I need to find her.
Well, how did we get talking about movies you don't like? Mandy, you just didn't like. And we got to the bottom of that.
I mean, I respected it.
Yeah.
I didn't hate it.
Where is a bug?
I
in
just preferred. I know this bug is killing me. He's
fucking-
over
It's
by
right
you.
next to
here?
you.
Everything
right
will be
next to you.
fine, and then all of a sudden, I just this little fruit fly escaped from the trash. I'm just seeing Neil over there, just lounging his belly out, waiting to be fed bugs. But it's not an eat day, so he doesn't
No.
get any. Anyways, what other movies don't you like? We always talk about films on here, so this is really fun.
All right.
Because I think I brought up once that you didn't like Mandy, and we never really talked about it on the pod. But you and James talked about it, and I think James think you
bonded.
got further. James thinks he like rehabilitated you or something from that.
I
but maybe
think
you
he-
did find some kind of other opinion that you didn't have about it.
I think that we got to the conclusion that there was something that wasn't tangible that I could be like,
Yeah.
this is why. But I think he wanted to wrap up the conversation in a bow.
I
And he
see.
kind of did. He did a good job with
I
it.
think it just affected you.
that
what he
was
said.
that was funny because it's half true and half totally not true.
Right.
You know,
but
like,
it being
I-
half true at all is kind of thought provoking, at least for like
It's
maybe
like,
that is
yeah.
why I didn't like it. Maybe it was just kind of like disturbing.
It's like, yeah, it's like believing in a God. I'm just gonna
Right.
trust James. Right. He said.
right.
Without having
Which is what we all
any
do.
path, yeah.
We all do that with James. We just believe him, you know?
Yeah.
Because he believes so strongly. And if we believe that, then fuck, that's all we can do. Right, James? Are you watching? I don't think James is watching. There's no
feel
shot
bad.
James watches this. So you can say whatever you want about him. What do you guys think of James?
I would.
I like James.
Yeah.
Dill likes James at least.
I like James a lot. I
do?
feel like we bonded when he came here.
He fucking loves you guys, by the
You
way.
had a lot to say about James.
Yeah.
Pre-meeting James.
No, you did. I did. I warned you because like
He did. Yeah.
like a
he did.
brother, I realized that like a brother, James and I can be like kind of rude to each other or hot, and James can come off hot sometimes. And I was like, just know that like if you're ever offended by something, it's possible that he doesn't mean it that way. And then it just never happened.
And like I said the other day when we were talking about this same thing, like you haven't seen Dylan and I in like a situation where like we had to handle someone that was either like too heated about something or something.
True.
Like usually we're.
But I also
surrounded
wanted
by
you to
good
like
people.
him. You know what I mean? So I didn't want you to be
Yeah.
able to handle yourself but not like him. I actually wanted you to maybe
Well, if he-
wonder if he really did offend you or not.
Well, if
or if he
James
was being
didn't
rude or
handle
not. Sorry.
himself correctly and appropriately,
Yeah,
there is
yeah.
a good reason that I
True.
wouldn't like him and I would
True
end
that.
up not liking him. But he is good guy.
He's just all right. He's just all right.
He was really good at like carrying on a conversation without it feeling like he was trying to do that,
Mm-hmm,
and I appreciated that. And like even when we went out when it was just Dylan, me, and him on the hike when he was taking
wasn't
videos,
awkward at all?
It wasn't at all.
That's amazing.
And I was so surprised. I was like, damn, I was like really expecting him to feel like, all right, yeah, I'll just take the twins kind of thing.
Yeah.
And like I was so wrong about that. I think that he actually had a
Shut
good
the
time.
fuck up. Sorry, go ahead. You're wrong about that. Someone was stomping up above, so I wasn't telling Hallie to shut the fuck up.
They might hear you.
I know, shut the fuck up though. No banging. Simply.
Talking to me.
I was talking to Hallie. I just got tired of what she was saying. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
But don't be banging.
Yeah, please.
I'm okay with saying don't be banging. But anyways, you were saying that it was awesome, and you thought he might be like, fuck, it's gonna be hard. I'd be
was-
like
yeah,
that
I
sometimes,
wasn't-
not with you guys, but with people, so I can understand that.
Well, yeah.
You know?
I didn't know how similar he was going to be to you. And you guys, when you guys were together, you guys just go off the rails. Like
We do become wieners.
any silly boy noises or jokes or like anything like that, you guys will lose it for hours. Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
What? I didn't really fart.
You can scoop it a little.
Okay. Am I out of frame?
A little bit. But he's a
Anyways.
pleasure.
Yeah, he is a pleasure. He's so wonderful. I'm so glad that he got to come out and have a good time. And you guys, I know you've just been a fly on the wall for the past little bit, but
Wait, there's a chat?
but you guys, this is live. Yeah, this is live. That's why when Hallie said those terrible words she said earlier that I had to cut out. Just kidding. So far, it's totally uncut.
Was that a joke?
I don't know what I was doing. I was trying to make it seem like I wasn't joking about joking, and I got too deep in whatever the fuck I was trying to do
Look
there.
at me so concerned.
But it was so cool, and I wish you guys could have come to the premiere. But the premiere was last weekend, and the pod that you guys watched last was James and I pre-premiere. We were preemies, I think, before. I think we were preemies. Now we're post-me's.
Postmates?
Now we're Postmates.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And it was so fun. Any of you guys that went, thanks for going. It was really, really cool. But more importantly, come to a Whales Talk or Good Boy Daisy show. Our things are better. I'm just kidding. It was so fucking fun and it was amazing. And James absolutely fucking crushed it. Everybody crushed it, crested it, uncrustabled it. And Lucas, shouts out Lucas, shouts out Nick, the two boys who made it really happen. I don't know Nick's last name, but Lucas, Nick, who else was involved? I don't know. Everyone else, shouts out to you guys. And big shouts out to us.
Yeah, shout out to James for putting me in the credits when I did absolutely nothing. Oh,
You
got through
did.
it.
You did lots.
I did
Hal.
nothing.
You placed songs in it in automated volumes, and you made creative choices that would be,
I'd have to
expressed.
disagree.
And you disagree? Did you say you disagree?
I would have to disagree.
Really? You don't think she made creative decisions that would convey emotion to people watching the film?
I just ate jelly beans and said, scoot it over a little bit. That's all
You
I did.
didn't you automate volume and stuff at times?
No, I went to you.
I know, but she gave me starting points for like the first few songs.
That was just because Dylan didn't know how to use Premiere. That was the
But
only
you
reason
still
I
did
helped.
it, right? You still made those creative choices.
James, what are you thinking?
I think
I
he's
did
just being,
nothing.
he was giving you some credit. And shouts out us, like I was saying, shouts out us because we did such a good job and I'm really proud of us. And who knows if I'll ever want to do that again. But
Because I wasn't involved in it and my name shouldn't be in the credits, I can talk highly of Clay and Dylan's work. It was amazing. The sound design was incredible, and Dylan really surprised me with her ability to write knockoff Metallica songs. I think
Yeah.
that we might change our genre to
Truly.
exactly that. She can pop them out.
yeah, very true.
Yep.
It was super fun. You crushed
Four
it, baby.
Kings. Go see it.
Go see Four Kings. I don't
There's gonna
think
be a
you can
fifth.
see it. I don't actually think you can even see it right now.
I kind of knew that.
It ended. I think you could up until like yesterday. Yesterday was the last day to buy virtual pre-screening tickets or something like that. But fucking, I don't know. I don't think that was necessarily a. I mean, there's probably a better reason than our just going, why not? I agree though, because I'm like, why not? And I'm like, well, he probably has reasons for it. Because I know he's submitting it to film festival. What are you smiling about?
I'm just looking at the people.
Oh, I thought I said something stupid, and I was like, what did I do?
No, I kind of shut my brain off for a second and realized, and then laughed at the fact that I
That's
was
so funny. I'm sure there's a.
Dylan's the film buff, so.
Oh yeah. Are you film buff right now?
Not at the moment,
Not at the moment.
luckily.
Film buff for Dylan means that she's not feeling well. And that cranky? Does cranky go into it as well?
No, it only means I have tummy problems.
And it has nothing to do with crankiness.
Sorry?
It doesn't. I thought it also meant cranky.
I think
My
she's
toe?
trying
Ow,
to say.
you squished my toe?
Sorry, didn't mean to squish the toe.
Wasn't it?
I'm only a film buff when I have stomach problems.
Okay. What if? Okay.
So what do you
If
want?
she's cranky, she's just cranky.
Just cranky. It's not film buff. That's what I was asking. But then I was like, I think I'm
But
gonna
she's
get.
never cranky,
trouble
right?
here.
She's never cranky.
You could never call me a film buff.
Yes,
I only
I call
did-
you film buff all the time.
I determine. Of course.
You start it. Of course. No, I could be like, are you a film buff?
Well, then that means you
Right?
think I'm being cranky. And that's not the same thing.
But isn't that sweet?
No.
Yeah, totally. Not sweet.
No, not at all.
You're not though. I'm not asking if you're a film buff right now. Just so we're clear. That was never a part of this.
My tummy's fine
Tommy's fine?
right now.
Fuck yeah. It's happening. It's changing. What was I gonna say about the film? Oh yeah, just that you can't watch it anymore, and there's probably a good reason for it.
So dumb. This looks really weird.
Like in my mind, I'm thinking like I would just have that up constantly for people to be able to like basically rent it.
Yeah.
But maybe that devalues it.
I think it's more special. Just fire it up and
I could see that. I could totally see that.
there can be like a cult now, that
A cult-
like a few people.
Like The Room, which we have to watch, by the way. You guys haven't seen the movie The Room. The real The Room, not the James Franco remake. I mean, both of them are fantastic.
What's it about?
It is known as the worst film ever made in the history of mankind.
Yeah, I've seen clips of that.
There's still, the director, Tommy Wiseau, is still,
You know his name?
everyone knows his name.
Okay.
is still putting on screenings of it where he shows up and does Q&As in LA every month or so. And like he's so famous and so big and his film is so big because it's god awful. But it's hilarious to watch. It's like
Is he the main actor in it?
he's the main actor in it.
Okay.
And he filmed it, check this out. It was filmed.
Okay.
I just need to animate
Okay.
to be able to show you this. With, a film camera, filming on film. And then on top of that,
probably too complicated.
stacked on top of the film camera that you film movies with.
I'm
that
just joking, baby.
Big movies are filmed with. Stacked on top of that was a digital camera. So there's two cameras stacked on top of each other, one film and one digital for the whole thing.
That's brilliant.
Unbelievable.
Why?
No one's ever done that in the history of mankind. I think that's a great question. Why?
He used both of the...
I doubt it.
Okay.
I don't know. And so this guy is also, he has so much money. Like, obviously, you're like, that's so expensive because shooting on film is one of the most expensive things of all time, especially fucking feature films. And everyone's like, where the fuck does this guy get the money for this? And he has this like story of his money comes from a business he started in his, wherever he grew up, and he sold jackets or something like that. But there's no confirmation of how this guy's this wealthy. And it's insane. We just have to watch it. It's so good. Oh, well, it's not good.
I'll watch it.
The
I
movie-
bet it's better than Mandy.
The remake
James.
of fucking with James Franco. Like, have you heard of that? Where
No.
It's James Franco and
Dylan has, though. Not right now.
James
That's the
Franco
one where
and his
stomach hurts.
brother are in it. James Franco and his brother's in it. But like the whole story of Tommy Wiseau making The Room and all that, they made a remake of that whole thing.
I think you've actually told me about
And
it.
that movie's fucking awesome because
to watch them both.
you got to watch The Room first because then you understand what the film is. You start to understand Tommy Wiseau as a person because he's the worst actor of all time. Literally, like, it's insane. Like I played his voice in a Red vs. Blue thing, and have you ever heard that? I did not do it. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Like, if you heard that's from The Room. That's from The Room.
Okay.
And people quote that forever, and it's
Okay.
just so bad. Like, that's his actual acting. Like, someone's calling him out, and he's like, I did not do it. I did not. And then he throws his water bottle on the ground, and he's supposed to notice someone behind him. He throws it down, and he goes, oh, hi, Mark. Like,
I've seen clips of this for sure.
we gotta watch The Room and The Mummy tonight.
All right, tonight we'll bring a computer to karaoke.
Also, I talked about on stream today how
Sorry, that was my tongue.
how I've been quitting nicotine the past couple days,
Really?
and you guys have been putting up with me.
I don't think putting up with you is how we would have put it.
You can put it that way. You can put it that way.
I think
It's still affecting me today. I still have moments of
I think you're crushing it.
I'm not crushing it. I failed yesterday. Today I'm all right.
I think you could hang up hangers today. I don't think yesterday you could hang up hangers.
So, yeah, I told you. So you weren't there, but you remember that moment.
Yeah, you told me about it.
And Dill was like, "Are you fresh? Are you? What did you say?"
She dropped her mic.
Sorry.
You have one thing to
If that was
hold.
yesterday,
Sorry?
I would have been furious. I'd been like, "Why?" But tell me what. I smacked the microphone. Tell me what happened.
Stop touching my mic.
What happened yesterday when I had hangers?
What the fuck do you want me to say?
The whole thing.
You were holding my hangers and you
I'm owning
weren't
it.
capable of hanging them up.
Could you see what was going on in my head?
You didn't help. You didn't even try to help like tangle the hangers. And I'm
from
just
your
like,
That's a
I
hard
guess
task.
From
This
your
is my
perspective,
job.
I just was going, nah.
In my world, I'm a fucking fire fucking.
Maybe. There was a chance
tornadoes
that you
of fire
just,
in my
like-
hair. In my head. Like it was
There
just
was still a world where like I could have been convinced that you were just like
zoning out.
Yeah.
Wow, no. I was like, it was like 10 guys screaming, figure it out. All in my head. It was insane.
funny.
And then all of a sudden she goes, are you stressing right now? And I was like, oh yeah, it pulled me out of it. I was like, so incredibly much. You have no idea. Like I can't even deal. I'm just trying to survive today. And today's been better. I've had a
It was
couple
just to
moments, but
poke fun
7
at
out
you.
of 10. That was
To get
great.
you out of it, but like
That worked really well, truly. 7 out of 10 has been maximum today. Yesterday I had 10 out of 10s. 3 10 out of 10 moments
Yeah, that's
of
rough.
nicotine frustration. And then today, like maximum 7 once. And it was like, came and it went.
I felt kind of bad yesterday for you. You were going through it.
I really was.
I'm glad we got to get you your favorite coffee, though.
And I apologize.
Oh, no.
Because
it
that's
was-
not me. That's just, I can cope with emotions
bugs.
most of the time. Yesterday was fucking brutal.
get out of my face.
And it's not a good enough excuse, but it just is what it is, bitch. Not
They're
bitch to you guys.
multiplying.
No, I would never bitch to you guys. And if I ever do bitch, it's like it's never derogatory.
It's what's up, bitch?
Yeah, it's what's up, bitch, or like what the fuck, bitch. Like,
yeah.
It's always
Like if
like
I splash you in
it's
the
like
face
talking
with
to
water.
your best friends. You know what I mean? It's never
Your best
a
girlfriends.
gender or sex derogatory term.
I feel like I've called you some things. over
Back to the
here.
kitchen, bitch. Back to the kitchen, bitch. Ta-da. Yeah. What time is it? I can keep going. We can keep going easily, but we're basically at the end of the pod.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Doing this every week is like kind of a refreshing conversation. It
Wow.
literally helps your fucking social skills. Like
That's
we were
crazy.
forced to just like
Yeah, I feel way more social after this.
you
Yeah,
do.
Dylan's killing it.
I feel like you know what I'm talking about. I feel like you know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah, I was gonna say at the beginning of this, like, watch and wait till the end so you can see what my pants look like because I've had them covered for people only listening.
Yo,
But I forgot to say that.
she's just butt naked underneath.
But
Show
you're watching
them
anyway, so right when we close it out, I'll flash you.
We're gonna close it out right after these messages, and there you go. There was no messages because they happened earlier. You guys, thank you so much for coming on.
We talked all about music.
We talked all about music, you guys. And that is the beautiful thing about this podcast is we talk about whatever we fucking felt like talking about. And that was Nick Cage.
Earlier, you were like, "Yeah, I'll ask you guys questions about your band and
Yeah.
stuff." And like,
That was
we can
my
talk
backup
about-
of like if shit went dry.
Yeah.
And that's fine because that just fucking happens sometimes, but it didn't.
Aren't you glad we
came on.
included Hallie in this?
Yeah. No,
Can you
we could've
imagine
done
how
it.
awkward it would have been if it was just you and me?
It wouldn't have been. Look at us right now. Tell him. Come on.
Tell 'em.
Tell him.
Tell 'em.
Tell him. Say something. Jesus. Stop, please. I need you to stop doing that. Anyways, you guys, thank you for watching today's episode of Beyond the Pine. I don't have my retainers in. My teeth are shifting back, surely but slowly. Go listen to Good Boy Daisy.
Go wear
If you
your
ever
retainers.
go wear your retainers. Go listen to Whales Talk. And fuck off. Guys, got anything to say?
Nothing.
Shouts out your Instagrams, whatever it is. Might get a couple little loose cannons.
I don't want any of your loose cannons from the podcast, bro. I don't want that.
Come on, guys, go.
If you care enough, you'll find me.
That's right. That's so true.
That's right.
That's actually fucking awesome. Just be like, if you care enough, if you want to follow me, you'll find me.
Yeah.
That's sick. I'm stealing that.
Okay. It's yours. You said
If you
it.
want to follow me, you'll find me.
He said it first. Here.
It's humble and yet so true. What about you, baby?
Not too much. What's going on?
You want me to tickle your feet?
No.
feet. I'm out. I'm out of this.
They're so weird about feet.
You don't know how I feel about feet.
I don't know how you feel about feet.
That would be really weird if you did.
Yeah, I do. You hate when I suck on your toes.
Stop. I can't. These are the things I can't
So
do.
you must be weird about feet. Thank you to our sponsor, Splash, with Wild Berry. It's actually not a... I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It just
Did it hurt?
scared me a little.
Oh, it didn't hurt. It scared you.
No, it scared me.
I'm sorry for scaring you.
It's fine.
I'm not sorry for hurting you. Guys, when in doubt, make a splash.
I think you can do better than that.
Okay. This podcast was a splash.
with Good Boy Daisy. And Splash Blast with Barry. This is real fucking water, by the way. How funny is that? And this is not a sponsor, but it's so good. You should just go try it. They think it tastes like watered down Capri Sun, and I think that that's great.
If you want to make a splash this summer,
Oh, fuck yeah.
try Splash. Or just buy a Capri Sun and it's much better.
Splash! You really should go try it, though. See you guys next week.